Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whenever you see this live. Oh man, it looked like it. I'm thinking like okay, there we go. We good now. We good now. You know, this you got Ray. This is Ray's Corner Live, come to you live all the way from here. Where's here? Right here. Yes, we are. And this your guy Ray. Listen, I'm telling you. Have you ever asked yourself this question? Who am I? And why am I here? Have you really thought about your purpose, right? The purpose and plan that God has for your life. I mean, really thought about it, right? And if you haven't, right, listen, we're going to talk about that for a few minutes a day because you're so valuable. You have the slightest iota of the potential that you have. You understand? There are some things there is something on this earth that nobody else can do but you. I'm telling you, right? You are a solution to a problem here on earth, right? And fulfilling your life, right, is to understand that purpose of who I am and why am I here. And we're going to get this thing jumping. Let's get this thing jumping right now.
What's up, It's your nephew, L.A. Mars. We're gonna do it one time for the people like this. Ray's Corner Live, Ray's Corner Live. Never be surprised that Ray is on the rise. Never be a fool, take it from the rise. Instagram, Facebook, Ray is going live. From Canada across the world, you can see that he's beneficial. Never the same topics, he's speaking on different issues. Preaching at different churches and speaking at different venues. Ray is that living proof that Jesus is really with you. Controversial issues, he gon' talk about it. Without Ray's Corner Live, hear his thoughts about it. If you ain't tuning in, just know you tripping, homie. This ain't all about religion, it's the wisdom, homie. And the vision, homie. It was written, but sometimes you gotta listen just so you complete the mission, homie. Ray's Corner Live, he got a testimony. I just thank God he got these blessings for me. For real. I learned not to even mess with phonies. Never. Ray's Corner Live, he got a message for me. Thanks. I said a message for me. Ray's Corner Live, he got a message for me. Go. Ray's Corner Live, Ray's Corner Live. Never be surprised that Ray is on the rise. Never be a fool, take it from the rise. Instagram, Facebook, Ray is going live. Ray's Corner Live, Ray's Corner Live. Never be surprised, Ray is on the rise. God is on our side, so we gon' survive. God is on our side, so we gon' survive.
Yes. That was my nephew, L.A. Mars. L.A. Mars. Check him out on Spotify and all of those social medias, man. Listen, it's your guy Ray coming to you live all the way from here. We're here, right here. And like I said, man, does it seem like, and listen, this is not an age thing. This is not because you're young, middle age, or older age. I remember I was talking to a gentleman who was back like in his 70s or something like that, 60s or something like that. He was a well-influenced guy, and I asked him how was he doing. He said, well, just trying to figure out my purpose at 70-something years old. You do know that there's something on this earth that nobody else can do but you. You do understand that there is a purpose for your life. See, to become an extraordinary leader or become an extraordinary person, it is very important that you understand that both before you can be effective in any area of your life, or before you can lead anyone or anything, you must first effectively lead yourself. Because, and I shared this before, self-leadership begins with self-discovery. It begins with the ability to answer with great certainty the question, who am I? And why am I here? So listen, I'm just going to share a few things. I'm going to deem it's important to take just a few minutes help some identify their purpose and to help others confirm their purpose. I'm going to say it again. I don't have all the answers. I don't have all the solutions. I'm just going to share a few things. But my purpose this morning is to just take a few moments to help some identify their purpose and others confirm their purpose. If you allow me to share with you these 5 simple ways that will help you identify your purpose. Number 1, write this down. Number 1, you don't have to write down. Just listen to the recording, okay? Number 1, your purpose is often the thing that you would do for the rest of your life for free. I'm just saying, it's that thing that you find absorbed. Look, it's that thing that you find it absorbs you. You have a joy in doing it. It's that thing that you can do all day, every day, without any monetary compensation. Meaning, I ain't got to get paid for this. This is something that it consumes me, right? I mean, if I don't do nothing else in this world, I'm gonna do this. Number two. Your purpose is often the thing. It just gets on your nerve. It irritates you. It just. You see, it haunts you. Whenever you see it's not being done, or you're not doing it, or you're seeing it being done ineffectively or improperly, because you understand that you were created in response to a problem on this earth, it just aggravates you. Man, listen. That ain't how you do it. That ain't how it's supposed to be done. Because you got to understand, number 2, you were created in response to a problem in the earth. So whenever you see that particular thing being done wrong or ineffectively, it aggravates you. It irritates you. All right. Number three. Your purpose is often the thing that won't seem to leave you alone until you fulfill it. Just gets on your thoughts just gets on your nerve, it's that thing that you think of at least once a day or once a day, every week, every day. You just think about that thing. You think it's that book that you were supposed to write. It's that music project that you were supposed to record. It's that business you were supposed to start, or that nonprofit that you were supposed to find. It is that thing that will consume you. You ask yourself, man, I know I was supposed to write this book. I know I was supposed to write this. I know I was supposed to start this business. And until you do it, it just bombards your brain. You can't get away from it. You just keep thinking about doing that thing. Number four. Your purpose is that thing that others repeatedly tell you that you are good at. It's that thing you say or do that others have found value in you. Listen, we just said it. People come up to you, man, they be listening to you, man, you supposed to write a book. Why haven't you written your book yet? They tell me that all the time. Wait, why haven't you wrote your book? It's that business that you haven't. Listen, you out there, you doing this Jack Lade, shade tree type stuff, and people say, man, turn that into a legitimate business. Oh, you got some blueprints, you got some plans, you're showing some people. It's you good at that. Why don't you just do that thing? Listen, can't nobody do it like you. People are telling you, can't nobody do it like you. Look like my internet is going in and out. I see. Okay, I'm back good again. And number 5. Your purpose is that thing that seems to speak up for you. Even when you aren't trying to bring it up, it's the thing that seems to always find its way into your conversation. Your purpose is part of your DNA. Man, listen. I'm going to tell you. If you're having conversations, somehow it's always going to lead. It's always going to lead to the same thing. Man, how can we get better? Listen, it's spiritual empowerment, domestic empowerment, social empowerment, and economic empowerment. Listen, that just comes out of me. Just comes out of me. Just comes out of me. Kingdom-driven entrepreneurs, men of God, men listen, coming out of prison, off of drugs, homelessness. Listen, that somehow this conversation just keep popping up. How can I help thee? How can I help thee? How can I make things possible? You gotta understand why there are countless other things that can help you identify your purpose. Just these 5 things will at least get you started to a successful path of discovering, understanding, and remembering. Watch this. Remembering this. Remembering who you are. It is the reason why you exist on earth. An extraordinary leader you are, an extraordinary person you are. It's about first following the distinct purpose that you were created fulfillment in this earth. Watch this. You are the answer to someone's problem. Wow. Ooh, that was some good stuff. That was, man, listen, I'm telling you, I talk to some people sometimes, they be like, man, why don't you start doing this stuff? Ray, you be dropping this stuff sometime. Why don't you make it happen on a daily basis? Make it happen. I just can't. Listen, it consumes me about people who are homeless. It consumes me about guys coming out of prison. It consumes me about people who offer drugs. It consumes me about how do we take those things and become kingdom-driven entrepreneurs. It consumes me to always want to help. Listen, innovative ideas and approaches that change the lives of people. Working with men being men, standing up, being men. Consumes me. Yes. What is that? What is that thing? Who are you? Who are you? And why are you here? You're not just here by happen chance. You're just not here to go to work every day, come home, pay the bills. No, you're greater than that. You're bigger than that. There are things that that you can't, that it's some things that you got, you can taste this thing. Right? It's time for us to push you in that purpose. It's time to push you into being an extraordinary leader, into an extraordinary person. To become effective in that purpose and plan that God has for your life. To understand why you are here. So look, this is your guy Ray coming to you live all the way from here. We're here right here. Listen, I always got to hit you with this. I always got to hit you with this before I get up out of here. August 26th. You don't want to miss it. Come Back Comedy Jam by Golden Goose Productions. Listen, in the comments, you see the link. Guys, watch this. Guys, come on out. Laugh a little bit. Stop being so serious. Right? Laugh a little bit. We got some world-renowned comics. Get that VIP ticket. We got something special for you. And listen, also go in the comment section. Let me know if what I'm saying, sharing with you, has some purpose, has some meaning. If it touched you anyway, if you want to hear more about it, share this thing, like this thing, go to our YouTube page, Ray's Corner Live, subscribe, hit the notification button, do all those things. Listen, because I'm running that HBO special. I'm trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, and I'm running that HBO special. And what is that HBO special? Help a brother out by subscribing, by hitting the notification, by liking, by sharing, right? And help a brother out by listening. Come on out August 26th to the Comeback Comedy Jam by Golden Goose Productions. Get your tickets now. Hey, this is your guy Ray coming to you live all the way from here. We're here right here. And like we always say here at Ray's Corner Live, God loves you and I love you. And guess what? Ain't nothing you can do about it. Peace out. Holla.